Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 27th through June 2nd. I'm going to be taking a look at your immediate past, present, future, pulling some advice as well as the outcome for you. This is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. And at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me Scorpio for May 27th through June 2nd. Wow, this is amazing. Oh, I love this for you. You have gone through a lot of things in your life that are just fantastic. But you've had your challenges along the way, but you've learned so much about life with where it has led you to up to now. Wheel of Fortune comes out in your immediate past. I love this for you, Scorpio. So I see a lot of really good things happening for you and luck being on your side. Currently, we have the Ace of Cups. So a new abundance or romance here. I love this. The love feels good. That cup is being offered to you, whether it's by someone that is offering you some kind of new abundance or presenting itself to you, or a new romance. And it comes in the form of like friendship at first, but in the immediate future, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. Scorpio, whatever you're trying to do here, if this is money based for you, it takes off in the immediate future. I see you really building those pentacles. Everything you touch turns to gold, very self-made, and everything you nurture and create gets to this point of having a beautiful garden and everything to look at because your hard work has paid off here. So the Hierophant comes out as your advice, which is saying follow your true calling, believe in yourself. This belief system you have, stick to it as well. Listen to those who are wise, and also listen to that inner instinct, that inner voice inside of you, not just your intuitive feeling, but whatever you are hearing. And some of you are getting this spiritual download there. So the Queen of Cups comes out as your outcome. And I love this because this is such a good element for you. There's a lot of love. You are pouring those emotions into this. It just looks like a sea. But I mean, it could be a river, it could be whatever, but pouring it all around you. I feel like you are really expressing how you feel. Now, if this is love in a situation, it looks really good too. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what's underneath the surface of these energies here. We're going to start with this Wheel of Fortune. So, Scorpio, it looks like you might not have seen this blessing that was happening in the past as good luck, or everything happen as, the universe stepping in and everything divine happening in divine timing here. There's also stuff about karma. Be careful what it is that you're thinking because you're deceiving yourself that, this isn't for you, that this stroke of good luck isn't going to stay. Everything seems to be working out in the past. We have these 7 of Swords, we have the Four of Cups, and then the Four of Wands, as well as the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody was just very blunt with their words about how they felt, or, giving, I'm going to call it structural criticism. They just spoke very bluntly. I also see somebody spying on you to see how you're doing. They sneak around. You're not interested in that person. They want to know if you're in another relationship, if you're happy, if you're doing well. And so that person does spy on you in the immediate past here. But I'm also seeing where luck is on your side. There's just this deception of, no, I don't want that because it's not for me. That's not how things are going. But the Four of Wands is saying you have a very strong foundation. And so be careful with your words and your thoughts, because you can definitely attract a different kind of energy to yourself whenever things are going good. So be careful of that. Let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Cups for your current situation. All right, so the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Empress, the Ten of Wands, as well as the Magician. So when it comes to a new abundance here, it is one that flows very well. It is organic. It's meant to be. There's a lot of heaviness that you're carrying around. So it feels like you're manifesting that you're, going to lose it in some way. So try not to focus on those things. When you have those thoughts, Scorpio, turn it around with something more positive, and manifest that your hard work is going to pay off, that you're going to be very successful, that this is going to work out. When it comes to a new romance here, this person that shows up offering you this cup is very much into you. They feel like you have everything that they want, but it's very difficult to get your attention. They try to initiate, talking to you. However, you are making them feel very isolated. They don't know how to get through to you. Scorpio won't really talk to me. What do I do? Let's go ahead and clarify this Queen of Pentacles. I also see whatever it is that is a new abundance and feels like you're trying to create more money and wealth and overall prosperity for yourself in the current situation is very hard to do. You're taking on a lot on your own and you're trying to self-master things on your own, but be careful not to make yourself isolated from people who love you. So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Swords, as well as the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Who is this? This does not feel like your energy. And in the immediate future, this Queen of Pentacles working really hard has a lot to show for. There's a lot of blessings. However, with this Four of Swords and all of these energies coming out, it comes out very negative. Okay. So if you're manifesting like this is too hard and difficult for me, things can turn out that way if we attract that energy to us. So, make sure you take this energy, work with it, and turn it into something more positive, okay? Because everything you touch can turn to gold. However, if you sit and rest and do nothing, you're going to have disappointment like you did in the past and be heartbroken and worried, and nothing's going to change because, well, I sat here and didn't do anything. What do I do now? So there's a sense of if you want this prosperity and wealth to happen for you, you cannot lay around and do nothing. You cannot look at what didn't work out in the past because that's what brings the sadness and that's what brings the worry. And that is where you start attracting that energy. So just be very careful of that because the Hierophant, I feel, is trying to reach out to you and say, hey, look, I'm going to teach you something. You need to pay attention. So let's go ahead and clarify that Hierophant as your advice. All right, so the Hierophant is clarified by the King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. The Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, This Hierophant is trying to teach you something. It's like a higher calling or connecting more spiritually here. It seems like you're more of the student here, but what your higher self or your spiritual calling is bringing you to is that you have to stay motivated. And even though things might not happen all at once the way that you want them to, Scorpio, continue to make progression towards what it is that you desire, because the Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Listen to your intuition and trust your heart and your emotions of where they are going to lead you. As long as those emotions, if you're in intuition and your heart is saying, I should do this should happen, then go after what that is here. There is love and support all around you as well. And the Hierophant is saying, focus on your beliefs of you have what it takes. You want to conquer, then you have to look at what needs change. And then you need to, progress towards it. It will not happen fast, but it will happen in a way that brings you a lot of happiness and love and feels really good. So let's go ahead and clarify this Queen of Cups for your outcome. I love this. When you stay focused on these things that are good, the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Judgment card, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, as well as the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. It feels like it is a very hard road as you go through these highs and lows and, doubt, but also trying to, stay strong through some difficult challenges. And in the end, with your outcome, you are really following where your heart and your intuition is taking you towards giving something another chance to create a beautiful, true happiness for yourself. And some of you, it's in a relationship. I also get like just being able to provide for your family, things like that. And the 9 of Cups, a lot of emotional fulfillment being around people who love you and support you. And the Wheel of Fortune, and that's where you're going to find all that positivity. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, yes, this is a blessing that is being presented to you. And don't worry, because as the wheel turns, we go through these cycles. And so don't worry, but also don't just sit there and do nothing. Make sure that you're still progressing towards, I'm going to make this happen for myself. I'm going to do this. If it is a love situation, like I said, it looks very good. Things get better. All right, let's get some oracle messages for you, Scorpio. What do you want Scorpio to know? All right, so voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. I like this because I do feel that you can be a little bit hard on yourself at times, which brings you to that state of like, this feels very difficult. How do I fix this? Focus on the positive as much as you can and keep working towards, your goals. Keep progressing forward and, prepare for the future, but live in the moment of now. Grounding, go deep, explore your roots. Okay. You need some one-on-one time with you to reconnect with who you are, to find that emotional fulfillment that you've been missing out on for a little while. And wandering path, enjoy the journey. Okay. There's no need to rush. That path is wandering, and so it's going to take you in different directions, but just enjoy the journey and every lesson that comes with it. Okay. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.